However, a deal that wasn't inked officially until just today. Ryan Lindley with the Aztecs. It's a bit of a reunion here. Ryan, you played for the Aztecs. You were a quarterback, a fantastic one, a part of their storied past. And now you're coaching alongside the secondaries coach as a graduate assistant. How's it feel with the new job walking into the building again?
Oh, it's great, man. I mean, it's really fun to be around here. And obviously, you stay close to the program, and if you're a supporter when you leave, you're an Aztec for life. But now kind of being, behind the curtain, so to speak, seeing what's going on. And, you can see why Rocky's kept the program in the upward direction. And there's exciting things going on in the office for sure.
Ryan, Rocky was on with us earlier today. He confirmed that the school does not treat their GAs very well. So what kind of bag carrying or whatever does he have you doing right now?
Yeah, no, I've been racking my brain for the last month or so since I talked to him about the job, and he keeps telling me that there's definitely some hard times coming for me. I think at some point I must have, when he was the defensive coordinator here, I must have been running my mouth during practice or something, because I think there's going to be an axe to grind at some point. I think I'm definitely going to be doing some gopher work, but that's a part of the gig. I'm happy to do it, and this is I wouldn't want to work anywhere else.
No, listen, it's one of the things I passed along to Rocky. Obviously, our playing career together, you're a worker, and that's the type of attitude that all of his staff embodies, and his players as well, that attitude. You're closer to the flame now. You're seeing how the sausage is made. How do they transact that? Like how exactly is that attitude transmitted from coaching staff to player as effectively as it is?
It's wild. I think it's just one thing is every single person in the building here, and not even just the football office. I think from any program here on the Mesa, it kind of all has the same message. It's all about hard work, getting the most out of your players, but even just getting the most out of your time here at San Diego State, whether that's on the field, in the classroom, or in the community. So I think it's just something that's pervasive, and it's pretty much it's everywhere you see it. You're just kind of inundated with it, whether you're in the weight room, you're at home, or you're on campus. It's just kind of what becomes a part of you once you're a student athlete here at San Diego State.
Ryan, I'm interested in your perspective as a quarterback with San Diego State's ability to recruit quarterbacks going forward. Rashad Penny's time and his year last year has put such a spotlight on this team's running game. Like right now they're doing some tailback U type stuff that USC did years ago. So what's out there as a dangling carrot for a quarterback as he chooses a college in terms of San Diego State?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think a lot of that goes into who's the starting quarterback and how well has he played, year in and year out. And I think if you look in the years past, Christian Chapman's had a pretty strong hold on the job here. Obviously, he's about to be the most winningest quarterback in program history here come next year. And he wins ball games. I mean, he's done a great job of that. And I think that sometimes can be a deterrent for a really good quarterback in high school. Guys that want to come in, at the end of the day, if you're a competitor, you're a good player, you want to play. So I think we saw it this year. Obviously, we got Carson Baker coming in, will be a good player from Helix who signed. But, we'll see once we get going. I think this next year and the years to come that obviously it's going to be more of an open competition. You think you have an opportunity to come in, play a little earlier, and play for a long time. So I think you'll see a bit of an uptick in that category, the caliber of player that hopefully we get. And, at the end of the day, I know, and kind of as Rich put it, seeing how the sausage is made, that there's a lot that goes into evaluating these guys. And there's a lot of guys on staff here that are looking for the best player, not only at the quarterback position, but at all 11 spots on offense and defense, and it's going to be fun to see who we can bring in next year.
Ryan Lindley, current defensive graduate assistant with San Diego State, former Aztec great, joining us on Mark and Rich. Ryan, in his words, he described why you're a good fit on the defensive side of the ball, but in your own words, as a quarterback, somebody who is used to looking at the defense and throwing to the open receiver or picking which play worked best, explain why you're suited for that side of the ball.
I think it's obviously an interesting dynamic, but the way I look at it, to be honest with you, is just kind I'm kind of selling out some of the trade secrets, to be honest with you. Just kind of the little things that especially in college. Obviously, the game changes once you get to the NFL level, but I kind of just have conversations with the guys during in our weight room time and when they're on the field, and just kind of talk to them about, as a quarterback, what do I look for to kind of get a beat and get an edge on what you're doing, to see if there's anything that you're tipping off in film study, and anything our guys, I guess, could see for now. I guess that's kind of the experience and the part that I bring to the table. But just being able to be in day out with these guys in meetings, and we have two great defensive back coaches, and Coach Sanchez and Coach Sumler. So it's been really fun working with them, and just kind of being able to give my experience as a quarterback, kind of like I said, just kind of sell out a little bit for to give those guys some tips.
Feels like football season's getting here soon. Love talking about it, hearing about it. Ryan, congratulations on the new gig, and this does mean more appearances on the Mark and Rich Show. I hope you realize that.
I'm always listening, especially now that I'm back in town. So always happy to come on.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that to Coach, by the way. I'm going to be like, smart hire. I know he's a smart guy because he listens to our show all the time. So,
absolutely.
Really, really good stuff. Hey, Ryan, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys. Anytime. Thanks a lot.
All right, there he goes. Ryan Lindley, former Aztec quarterback, former NFL quarterback, and now current member of the Aztec football staff.